Alright guys, I'm Morthadon, bringing you guys Steins Gate 0, episode 18. We are getting close to the end here. What do you have left? Is there 24? No, there's 22. So counting this video, we have 5 more episodes, so 5 more weeks, and I'll be replacing the show with something else. I actually haven't decided yet. Unfortunately I don't have a big enough following yet for, I don't have a big enough following yet to do, like, polls when I get my Patreon up or anything. I've asked in some of my other videos if, anybody has any recommendations, but no one has really stepped forward with any. So I'll probably just pick something that I've been wanting to watch myself. So, the continuation of Fairy Tail, maybe, that one, like, Goblin Slayer, I've heard good things about. Reincarnated as a Slime, I've heard good things about. I don't know, something like that. And I'm also bringing something up real fast, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, so sorry for the pronunciation, but I do want to do a call out to someone in the comments who helped me with all of Steins Gate, like, all, like, the time travel theories and everything and how all of it works. Isilion, or yeah, I think it's Isilion Nell or Neil. Sorry, I probably butchered the shit out of that. I apologize. But they have helped me out a lot with explaining how, like, the Steins Gate theories and everything work. I've been a bit confused throughout the whole series, thinking, like, all the world lines that could ever exist are all, like, constantly running. So you know, like, if each of my fingers is, like, a world line, they're all just going up at the same time, when in reality, it's just one going up, and it's just one active, world line. I think I talked about that a bit in the last episode, and, he or she went into a lot more detail, after the previous episode as well. So, it's pretty interesting and complex, and yeah, so let's talk about what happened in 17 now. I also have a little bit of a stuffy nose. I don't know why. I don't feel sick at all, but who knows. I was outside all day in the cold. Not all day, but a lot of today in the cold doing stuff, so maybe it was from that. Anyway, so in episode 17, we had a lot of shit happen and a bit of a cliffhanger, which, I don't know. I'm unsure of if it is a cliffhanger or not. But anyway, let's briefly go over it. It is, so we had Mayuri learn everything about what's going on, or mostly everything. Her and Suzuha was supposed to go back in time. That's what they planned on. And while all this was going on, Okabe and Daru and Maho found out that Amadeus has been, like, stolen, and they, like, hacked the deep depths of Amadeus's memory, which is Kurasu's memory, which has, like, her theories on time travel, I suppose, or something like that is what I assume. And so that's not good. We had someone potentially die. And I'm not talking about Mayuri. We had that quick scene where it showed one biker suit chick on top of the body of another biker suit chick, and the only two biker suit chicks that we really know that have actively been in this series, and then there's a third that hasn't really been in, like, biker suit form, in the uniform or whatever. We had, Kagari, who we know wears one, so she could either be the killer or the killed. Daru's future wife, Suzuha's mom, which I don't remember her name ever, I'm sorry for that. I've seen it so many times too, like, editing, and I think the guy or girl that was helping me out in the comments, Isilian, God, I probably butchered the shit out of that. mentioned her name as well, and I still can't remember it. So for some reason, that is just I just can't remember it. But it could be her that's either dead or the killer, killing Kaguri or killed by Kaguri. The only other option I can think of, actually, there's another one, but we haven't seen her in a while. We've never seen her in a biker suit. Is the American chick? I don't know whatever happened to her. She just kind of like flew back to America, I think, and who knows what she's doing. But she could be back. Who knows? But we've never seen her in a biker suit, so I had no reason to believe it was her. But I don't know. She is part of like those groups probably. But and then the last one I was thinking of was the girl that was helping out Okabe this series, who was a part of CERN, I believe, in the other world lines. Or she is a part of CERN still, I believe, but they're just not being active, I guess. They're in like a sleeper cell kind of state, I think. Because I think the bald guy is still a part of CERN right now, but they're not actively participating in this like feud that's going on in this world line. I believe that's how it works. But yeah, so one of them is dead. Someone is dead, or just very bloody on the ground. I guess, who knows with anime, they might not be dead. And then we had the ending, which was Mayuri and Suzuha on the roof, and they got jumped by a bunch of guards. And we also had the D-mail, right? D-mail? Or video mail? I think it's still like a form of D-mail, but it was in the form of a video. From Suzuha's dad in the future of a different world line. And apparently Suzuha and Mayuri found a different path to the Steins Gate, so that's interesting. I'm very curious as to what that's gonna like entail. Does that mean Suzuha and Mayuri should be leaving? Also, did that message get cut off? I think it did because of the attack, so I think we still have more to hear, because he said this is Operation like Azure Light or something like that, and then that's all we heard. And unless she saw it and they purposely didn't want the audience to see it, I don't know. And then there was the attack of all the guys, and Mayuri ended up getting shot. And my quick theory on that is that Mayuri didn't die because she can't die, because in this world line she exists in the future. But now that I think about it, I don't want to go too in depth in this, but after Isilian's well, no, I don't know. After Isilian's message to me, that makes me think that she can die, and then that world line would just change. But then what would happen to like Kaguri's memory and stuff? Because that means Mayuri would never have done all that stuff, but Mayuri would have never adopted her in the future and stuff. Anyway, I could go on for hours about this kind of stuff, so let's just get into the episode. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Is Okabe hurt? Or is he just, like, freaking out? So, can he tell when the world line changes? Or when it just continue on its, like, path? I don't know. Mayuri, are you okay? Uh-oh. Is he evil? Why is he there? Oh my gosh. Is he evil? Do 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 do. Huh. I just, like, For some reason, this is the first time I'm reading the subtitles for the song here, and they actually fit the show. Did they find a song that fits the show, or was this song written for Steins Gate? Huh. God. Every now and then I get chills when like Okabe and Kurisu are like running at each other, and Kurisu just fades out and just phases through them. Alright, we're back here? Is she on the roof now too? Oh, maybe. Yeah, because she said Kaguri question mark or something. Okay, so that is Kaguri. Oh my god, did she just decapitate them? Jesus Christ. Oh god. How do you dodge bullets like that? Oof. God damn. Did she hit him so hard she broke the hilt, or was that just like the... No, I think the editing. It looked like the hilt of the thing was just like twisted. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, that was a bullet to the face. Is that a bulletproof helmet? He's evil. Oh god. He's definitely evil. He has a god complex. Jeez. I liked him so much! A shadow CIA, huh? Huh, so he knows what's gonna happen. Interesting. I'm wondering too. Yeah, he's the one that tortured Kager, kept her in that room. You know. Well, she's alive. For now. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, she is just taking the bullets. What is she? Her helmet is super durable, too. It literally took like 3 bullets to that face mask. So Kagari must be like, oh, you go, Okabe. Get him. The gun's down now. Punch him! Hit him! Knock him out! That didn't do shit. He's gonna, like, grab your leg. No? They just rolled down the stairs. There's no way he's dead. He's gonna grab the gun. God damn it. She is messed up. She did freaking work. So was that Suzuha's mom that died then? Or was, like, bleeding in the scene last episode? Are we gonna find out? I wanna know. It wasn't that scene, was it? Did they show us a future scene? They wouldn't do that, right? No, because it had another biker chick standing above her. Never mind. Damn. She's just been brainwashed. So it's so funny because she did kind of save them in a way, but she's still like working for the American. She like dead? God. So she was brainwashed in the future then. So this was all planned before she even came back. Interesting. That's what I thought might have happened, but he's gonna be like a jeez. Oh, that's why she stopped. Oh good, she dodged it, Jesus. Or did it? Oh, it grazed her. Jesus Christ. So how are they gonna get out of this? So I didn't think so, but I'm glad Maho doesn't seem like she's in on it. That's good. So is he the one in the future that brainwashed her? I wonder. Hmm. Yep. And that was Kagari. God. So he even knew that Kurisu died, because he would have learned that before she died. Yo. God. This guy's insane. God complex and does not even care what happens to the world as long as, he's in control, I suppose, in a sense. He is the true mad scientist. Yeah. Is Suzuha gonna make a move? So is he the cause? Is he kind of the cause of World War III because he released all that, documentation? Oh my gosh. Just overkill. Get him! Why didn't you shoot him? Why? But Kaguri's, dead now. We still don't know what happened to what's-her-face. Suzuha's mom, if that was her. There's no way she lives through this. There's also, no way to prevent World War III now that, all that information is released by this guy. So they like have to go back and like find a way to stop him or something. Oh, is this the other group? Or is this a backup? Oh my gosh. That's a different uniforms, I think. This is another group. Jesus Christ. Are they going in the time machine? Either it's bulletproof or they're just gonna take off. Wait, are they? Or are they behind it? Or next to it? No, they're just next to it. Oh god, are they gonna actually go? Wait, is that a third group? Jesus. Yeah, so he said they were all gonna converge. So that's what's happening right now. Like, all the different groups that have the information. How many people can go in that time machine? Can he book it and go with them? So I guess they kind of know about Arclight? Do they, like, know all the details yet, or did she get interrupted? I don't know. Maybe they just didn't tell us. That helicopter's kind of helping him right now. Damn. So are we gonna have, like... Oh no, is it gonna shoot the time machine? Oh my god, is it just gonna kill them both? Did they get away? Don't. No, okay, I don't think it's gonna end it yet. I was gonna say, don't you fucking end the episode. Oh no. Wait. I can't tell. Did it get out? Oh no. Oh, is he gonna time leap or whatever? Did they ever get it fully working? Oh, is it a D-mail? Did they make it? Oh. This was sent. This was like prepared to send. Damn, he's definitely going. Damn. Oh, guys. This episode just fucking is insane. Damn. I don't even have words. I, I got nothing. Got nothing, guys. I Is there gonna be after credits? I still wonder if it got like grazed and still made it somewhere. But I guess if they did change the past, then the Okabe's present would have changed, right? Oh. What's this? Oh. Damn. Alright, guys. Whew, God. I, need a minute to process all that. God. I, don't even know what to say, but I do. Don't worry. So that is the end of episode 18. And holy shit, was it a doozy. So, I kinda... I mean, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a hard prediction, but I kind of predicted, in a sense, I predicted the American being a bad guy because I said I liked him and I didn't want him to be a bad guy, and I kept thinking he might be, but I don't know. Maybe it was obvious to like a lot of other people too. And we even had like one of those flashbacks with him as being like I think that was him being the general that we saw in the future. But yeah. Damn. So he's just like straight up evil, but he got taken down like right away. I don't know whatever happened to him. There's a lot of gunfire on that roof. But I guess if Okabe time leaps, which at this point I don't think he has another choice, it doesn't really matter what happens now in that world line, as long as Okabe doesn't die before he time leaps, of course. But damn. So not only that, Kagari died in this world line. It's hard for me to like talk about this world line because now that I'm like pretty confident that Okabe is gonna time leap, I feel like there's no point in this world line anymore. Like, there's no point like discussing what happens, but I guess I still wonder if Suzuha and Mayuri died. Like, there wasn't that much debris for that entire thing to have like blown up, you know? Like, you would think there'd be more debris, right? So I wonder if that's gonna somehow come into play with them have being like still alive. But if they did make it to the past and change what they planned on changing, then technically everything that like everything should instantly change, right? For Okabe there, the second like they that they disappeared or got hit by that missile or whatever, things should have like shifted for them. Maybe, if I'm understanding that right. Interesting though. So maybe they are dead. Maybe I should just take that as at face value and just assume they're dead, which is crazy. Man. So this whole world line has just gone to shit because of the American. So he sent all kinds of information to all these other groups, I guess, and basically forced them to converge on the spot. and basically essentially start World War III. I'm guessing that was the start of World War III right there that we just saw. Um, but his plan was to get there first and go back into the past and then fake the destruction of the time machine. I wonder what his plan was like in the past though. Like I wonder what he wanted to do, which is interesting. But then his plan got foiled because friggin' Kaguri distracted him, and Suzuha, like, I guess technically Kaguri gave her life. Um, I wonder if that was her battling, like, the brainwashing in the end. Like, she still said, like, I hear the voice of God, which is interesting. That she still said that, but she still, like, grabbed onto him and distracted him. So, in a sense, she ended up, like, going against her brainwashing, right? If he's the one that did that, he would never brainwash her to, like, do that, right? Like, because they could have had that whole thing planned and she could have been, like, ordered to distract him at that very moment, but why would he, like, why would he send her back to cause his own, like, death or defeat or, you know, whatever? So I think that was Kaguri using her last moments to distract him, and then she took like what 2 or 3 more shots, and somehow was still like barely alive after that. She took a total like 5 straight up like shots at least, like minimum, because she had the one like up here on her shoulder, and then she had one down in her side, and then she had like the 2 or 3 that were pumped into her, and then she also took the bullets to the face, but the mask protected it, I guess. Just a bulletproof mask. They have time machines, so who knows what else they have. But they basically foiled his 10-year long plan like instantly, so that sucks for him. Like, obviously I don't like him because he orchestrated this entire thing and essentially caused World War III and just said, fuck this world line, I'll see you in the past, bitches. But yeah, like, he spent 10 years working up to this very moment and just fucking lost it all. Like, that's gonna suck. Um, but yeah, so I guess my predictions now is there's still a small possibility, because I believe in anime that no one's dead until you see the bodies. Um, that Mayuri and Suzuha lived, but I don't know how that could play into the story, because so if they time traveled back, they would have made a change, right? But maybe they got hit and it messed with the time travel and they went farther than they thought. Like, can you imagine if they went too far and they weren't able to fix it or something? But they only had the fuel to go back a year, right? So, like, unless they do, like something short circuited, and imagine they got sent back, like, 50 years or something, and then Mayuri just, like, shows up while they're trying, because they gotta finish the time leap machine, right? Because he can't go back yet. Like, he wants to go back, or he wants to, yeah, time leap he can go back, right? Like, God, this was just explained to me. Time leap he can go back to a former version of himself back in time and change shit, I believe. Here, I can actually bring up the comments by Asilian real fast. I still have the site up. I believe... Read more. And Time Leap was kind of... So... Time Leap sent a consciousness. It sends back a consciousness. So, yeah. So... Since it sends back a consciousness, I assume that means he could go back all the way. Right? That'd be crazy, though. Can you imagine going back that far? Like, he's older now. He's got, like... I believe he has facial hair, which he didn't have before. Like, everyone's a bit older than they were before. Can you imagine just going back to when you were younger? Like, a younger version of yourself? That would feel so weird for a bit. But having, like, all your memories intact. So that might be something he does. And I'm assuming he, like, that's something that should happen, right? Like, he should go... If he's gonna go back, he should go all the way back, right? Like, he needs to find the change that would initiate the Steins Gate world line. Like, I wonder if... So now I'm wondering, I just thought of something. To initiate the Steins Gate world line, would that save Kurisu? See, I think Kurisu is like the one factor I can't figure out how to save. I don't, because she died in the room with her dad, right? Her dad like killed her or whatever. Is that where she died in the initial? Because she never came back to the lab. They said that, I believe. And so my thought was, what if they went back and stopped Kaguri from... If they stopped Kaguri from going to the scientist guy, that would prevent him from, like, initiating all these plans, and they somehow, like, I don't know how they would do it, like, how they would stop her from, because she's, like, badass, right? Even as a kid, like, did she have training as a kid, though? Or was she trained once she got here, but she was just brainwashed in the future? Actually, not sure. Maybe she was just brainwashed in the future. But I wonder how they could, like, reverse her brainwashing or something, right? Like, to stop it, to stop him, because he's the one that leaked all the info and started the war, but he's not the one that killed Kurisu. So the Steins Gate line is supposed to be one where Kurisu and Mayuri live, right? And World War III doesn't happen. So maybe there's multiple things they have to change. Interesting. I'm really wondering... I hope in the next 4 episodes we get a conclusion. Even if they leave it, like, a little open-ended, right? Like, I hope they don't leave it to, like, hoping we get another season or reading the manga to know if they find the Steins Gate. Like, I hope they find the Steins Gate, but they leave it, like, you know, or, like, because with time travel, there's so much they can do that they can open the story back up if they want to do more, right? So, like, I do hope it wraps itself up a bit, but I'm sure it will. I hope. But yeah, this episode was crazy. I still can't quite figure out how they can, like, start the Steins Gate, or, like, initiate it, like, what change they have to make in the past, or, like I said, maybe it's multiple changes, and that's the thing. Maybe they have to stop Kaguri from making it to himself, making it to the American, and maybe they have to somehow save Kurisu, but every time they saved Kurisu, Mayuri would die in all those instances, so, I don't know, maybe there's somehow a butterfly effect, like, maybe, so, if I remember right, Kurisu's dad was all into time travel theories, right? But Kurisu came up with, like, a better one, and he got, like, jealous and, like, stole it and, like, attacked her, and that's how she died, I believe. And if that's the case, maybe, this is something that just came to mind, maybe, the American, is the one that got Kurisu's dad all into the time travel theories, right? Maybe he is the one that got him so obsessed with it and, like, making it his, like, life's work or something. And then that's what led him to become so obsessed with, led him to be jealous of his daughter, which led him to killing her. So maybe stopping Kagura, like, if that is the case, maybe stopping Kagura does save Kurisu's life. But then, like, all the other times where, like, they changed something and Mayuri died, like, maybe this is just the right change to make, you know, that stops her from, you know, because she was, like, wasn't she, like, hit by cars, and she just had, like, some ridiculous deaths. Like, that's not something that can be, like, you know, planned ahead or something. Like, it's just, like, the butterfly effect, right? So they have to find the right, you know, change to make, I guess, that prevents that, so... Interesting. Now I wonder if that theory is right. Actually, that'd be kind of cool if I called that. If somehow the American is the one that convinced Kurisu's dad. I also don't remember the first series enough to know if there's like a huge flaw in my theory, and there might be. Like, maybe his dad has been, or maybe Kurisu's dad has been doing this since he was a kid, and that wouldn't make sense because he wouldn't have been a kid when Kagura, you know, came and appeared, and which means the American wouldn't have learned in time to be able to get him like into this whole theory thing. But I don't know. It was just a thought. I thought it would be really cool if it was the American that got Kurisu's dad on the path of like time travel research, which triggered this entire series of events. Because maybe if her dad wasn't into it, maybe she wouldn't be into it, and then she wouldn't have been able to help as much with Okabe, and maybe, like, making that change would also, like, annihilate time travel from even ever existing, I wonder. Man. Oh, I'm so interested. I hope it ends good. I hope it gives me a satisfying feeling ending, you know? I really... Because that's going to be sad, because I love time travel stuff, and I want it to be, like, all wrapped up. I don't want to, like, be upset with the show or something. But anyway, I don't think there's much more I have to say on this. It was a crazy episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what's to come. I'm assuming the next episode is them going to be fixing the time leap machine. Never mind. I'm not going to pick up the thought that I don't know if I ever finished, that I might have got distracted on, but I'm not going to try to pick it up. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back again next week for episode 19. We only have 4 episodes left for them to wrap this up, so it's going to be interesting. They definitely don't have time to fuck around too much, you know? Like, unless they montage him, like, trying different things, you know? But if they actually show us, like, him time leaping and making a change, and then time leaping, like, and finding out it doesn't work, and then time leaping and doing it again, like, there's only so much time left in the episodes for him to do that. So unless they montage a bunch, like, you know, 500 attempts in one video because they just, like, flash it all on your screen rapidly, like him trying and failing, which would definitely have an emotional impact. I could see that, like, working, but yeah, or maybe he's just gonna come up with, like, the perfect plan now that he has, like, all of this info. But yeah, who knows? That's enough predicting. So, next episode, guys. It's gonna be crazy. These last 4 episodes. And this one, so 5 episodes including. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.